Welcome to Golden Nuggets Tea and Tales Season 1, powered by Hasbi, and today served by Ghassan. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Silvia.
Now, Ghassan, I want to know from you,
Yeah.
is there a deal that broke your heart? And tell me what happened. Spill the tea.
Many. Always your expectation has to be less. You don't have to be sure unless it is finished 100%.
You're speaking from, I hear some pain in your, what happened?
Yeah, because it's really disappointed when you feel like big amount it will come to your account, then you don't know why it's vanished.
How many times have you had that happen to you?
Many times.
Okay.
The more that you have deals, the more these kind of matters happen.
Okay. Which one was the biggest that broke your heart?
Biggest was around like 15 million.
Oof.
With a commission of 5%.
Let's do the maths.
It has been...
What would that be?
It has been cancelled
800,000?
Yeah, around 800,000 commission. It has been cancelled at the last second.
Okay. I want you to rewind and tell me the story from the beginning.
From the beginning, I do many Zoom meetings with the customer. He was in Saudi Arabia. He was interested in buying a mansion in one of the famous developer here in Dubai. Then after Zoom meeting, one after one, he agreed and he said he will be coming to Dubai. We set 2-3 appointments in Dubai. He gave his expression of interest. He even chose the unit that he wanted. He chose like many, priority 1, 2, 3. And everything was set until the day of launch. He came along with his wife. I don't know how. He's Lebanese. His wife is Iranian. I don't know how she clicked to any one other broker, Iranian nationality. I think I'm 99% sure that it was like a kickback behind the scene. So
Can you just explain for people who might not know what a kickback is? What's
maybe
a kickback?
that lady, she convinced the wife, the spouse of the customer, that if they will vote through her, she will be giving them half of her commission.
Right.
And which is very attractive for this kind of, it's like around saving 400,000 dirham in their pocket, around 100,000 euro.
So you've done all the work.
And this is, by the way, not allowed as per law. As per law, even if the developer came to know that there is kickback, it's illegal. Because we, as a broker, we are working without a salary. And this is where we can get our potential from our sales. So some people say, oh, you are getting commission. Yeah, but it's our job. We don't do salary. We are working and our income is based on this kind of commission.
So I want to just get a flavor, like how many hours would you say you spent with this client?
We did 2-3 Zoom meetings when he was in KSA, and we did 2 meetings along with him at the developer here. And at the end, I lost it. Even the sales manager and the developer, she was super angry. She was pregnant all over the day, bending on the mock-up, trying to convince him and get him the best. At the end, he went
Through another agent.
to another agent.
With
the
another
same
developer's agent.
Yes, with another brokerage agency. The lady promised them to give them kickback, and they saved 400,000. I tried to complain, and if I wanted to escalate it to higher management, I complain I can do, but I don't like trouble and this. خلاص. You said let it go. Many others will come instead.
Okay, so I want to know from you, like at what point did you find out that you'd been taken out of the deal?
What do
At
you
the
mean?
developer's office, like at the launch?
Yeah, it was the day of launch.
Okay, you
and
went to meet
and the
him.
sad scenario that the unit that they give it to him through the Iranian broker was the worst in terms of location, built-up area, and square feet.
So it wasn't the one that you had selected for him?
No.
Okay.
I was selecting him something. I sent him a sad message telling them that he is non-professional. He has no ethics. in a nice way. I was not like I did not cross my limit, but in a way that it was really not a nice behavior.
But how did you find out it even happened? Because maybe it could have happened and you would never know. He just stops.
No, I just came to know because on the spot he told me, "We'll go with your friend, not my friend, was a colleague of yours, but I don't know her."
And how did that make you feel at that point in time?
I felt disappointed, like 24 hours, and I forgot it, and I skipped the page, and I cannot be. He will not stop my motivation. Whoever is big the amount, let it go. God doesn't want it for me. So let me focus and be on track and never look back.
Okay.
This is my goals, not to look back and not to cry on
But
memories.
did you cry?
Kind of. No, I did not cry. But but when you explain, I don't know,
It was
throw
so
your
close.
anger out,
Yeah.
it will release you'll be released and
tension.
you'll feel much better. And sometimes you pray, so it will help you to settle down and let it go. Many. It's not. It will not be it's not the first, and it won't be the least.
But Ghassan, it's like such a life-changing amount, 800,000.
What to do? What can I do? What can I do? But God give me around 3-4 deals bigger than this one.
Okay. So what would you say, like, moving forward, is there anything you could have done differently to protect yourself?
No, nothing.
No regrets.
No, the customer has no ethics. No ethics.
But how can you know this in the future? Is there a way of identifying?
No, you never know.
No red flag?
You never know. You never know. This is the industry.
Yeah.
Things happen. And this is less headache even than what's happening in the secondary market. Secondary market is even much worse. I'm talking about primaries. The developer is one. But in secondary market, there is many, and A to A form and. Yeah. But we have to be fighter and we have never to look back and keep going.
And do you think people like give real estate agents a hard time, not knowing the
Every
pain
single
that-
deal has his own problem. Nothing is easy.
Yeah.
No, I closed many. Each one has its own story and its own scenario and its own
Drama.
ups and downs and drama and hormone and each and single. Nothing came for free. Honestly.
What would you say you learned from that scenario?
I learned, as I told you, never to look back and keep focusing. And when God is you, it's a risk, as you said. If it will come, it's mine. If it will not come,
It's not yours.
yeah, I don't care.
And so don't count your chickens, like they say.
No,
don't
no,
count
no.
your eggs before they've hatched.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right. Well, thank you for that story.
you're welcome.
Sad tale.
No, it's not sad. It's a lesson.
It's a lesson.
It's
then.
a lesson. And this industry, you don't have to keep your expectations super high. Don't consider anything done until it is 1,000% tailored and finished. Sometimes it reaches your stomach and you will vomit. You'll be vomiting it. Yeah. You know, you have to be sure 1,000%. Even at home, I don't speak in front of my wife, in front of about any single until it is credited to my bank account.
Okay, so
Finished.
commission done, not even like
No,
signed,
zero.
is
I'm
not
very
enough?
pessimistic. And I believe in little bit sometimes if you publish things and you talk a lot about things, even if I calculate commission, it will affect negatively the vibes.
Yeah, we
So
used to do that a lot. Like we
I
used to say, never calculate the commission.
Never calculate. I never allow even myself mentally to calculate it. Finish. It will come. It's a number.
Yeah, I used to calculate it and spend it
Yes.
in my head.
Yeah,
before
I will buy
even-
Cartier, I will buy Bulgari, I will buy Hermes, I will buy. No, don't even calculate. Let it be, then move to the next step.
Okay. Thank you for that golden nugget of
You're welcome.
information. Guys, we want to know, what would you have done in this scenario? Drop it in the comments. Thank you.
Thank you.